Dang, I'm kind of running behind here, ladies. Ladies. Hello. I'll say hello to Exploited. Thanks for popping in, Exploited. Hey, Sassy Ann. Hello, Flies. All right. I got to find myself, okay? I had a doctor's appointment this morning. The rain is coming down quickly. Okay. Ow. And yes, I had the same shirt on I had on yesterday because I only wore it for my live. And then I took it off. Smells good. My shirt smells good, but I'll light candle anyway. I'm lighting a candle. Oh, we'll do a little meditation here. Oh. All right, you can sit right there, candle. No. Here, I'm going to give you guys some good vibes. No, I'm not. Yeah, I will. Okay, here. Wait. Damn, Remain Calm, get your shit together, girl. What's wrong with you? I gotta plug my phone in. Okay. Hey, Angela. There's Exploited. Give me 1 second, y'all. Please, 1 second. I know, I got y'all in here, and I'm leaving y'all ready. Yeah, that's what I was going to do when I came back from the doctor, was get back in my PJs. 1 moment. I promise we're going to have fun. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I had to get me a cup of coffee. Okay. I had to get me a cup of coffee. I need a theme song for my channel. The bitch is in the house. You better wake up. Come get your coffee. 420 it. I really don't care. All right. We all know about a Remain Calm roast. I can't help it. I know that Ziggy is the hot topic on YouTube right now. So she's in love. Ziggy's in love. Ziggy, why you set yourself up for a Remain Calm roast every time, girl? Let me put it this way. We are not going to show her any hate. No way. OJ passed away? Dang. OJ Simpson. Let me check it out. OJ. 11 minutes ago. Orenthal. Let me share it with you guys. Damn, I am really lazy today. Hey, Jean. Okay, let me share what happened with Orenthal. He was 76. Okay, O.J. Simpson, Orenthal James Simpson, born July 9th, 1947, passed away April 10th, 2024. Okay, he died yesterday. Okay, gosh, it's got his whole story on here. Why? Oh, he had the big C word. Put a 1 in chat if you think he was guilty of red rumming, women whom he was acquainted can feel safe now. Put a 1 in chat if you think, if your opinion was that he was guilty. Oh, the ladies speak. Hello, Stephen from SWTC. Everybody. Everybody. Dude, he was getting old. Well, we know he was never charged with Nicole, right? But what got him thrown in the prison was he held people in a room who allegedly had taken and was trying to sell some of his memorabilia. That's what he went to prison for. Hey, Cat's Eye. Hey, Claire. Okay, so let's get over to Ziggy. Zigster, Ziggy. Don't show Ziggy any hate in chat. If you can say whatever you want, just say, I think, I believe, in my opinion, whatever. Okay? Ziggy, I'm glad you're in love. But it's kind of weird who you're in love with. And why is that cat meowing in the background? Oh, Angela, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she's seen it. You know, she was talking about the number 11111. For real. For real. Okay. Should we get started? I mean, Ziggy. I told y'all, Ziggy and Fred sitting in a tree. A KISSNING. And many other things, I'm sure. But they were up in that tree. I don't know what they was doing in that tree. I told y'all about people who had a liking towards trees. What are they, dendrophiles? Well, Nana for Life's in the house. Hey, Nana for Life. Island girl. I want to be an island girl. She should be looking the hazardous material hotline cleanup number. Oh, that is funny, Flies. That is funny. Okay. So I ain't even psychic. And I knew that this was coming the first time they ever met. Okay. Stephen put a 1 in chat. Okay. All right. Ziggy needs love too, okay? Maybe they could do that show. What's that show called, y'all? Where the person gets out of jail? Love After Lockup. Ziggy, it's my idea. I want a little piece of the paycheck for it. Do Love After Lockup. Then you don't have to do YouTube. You could be a reality star in real life. Hey, Tiki Teek. Oh, yeah, it's funny. It is funny. We wish him the best. Can Fred have sleepovers at the sober living house? He didn't. They were meeting up at somebody else's house, right? You know, maybe they would go out to the rented car. Didn't I see her in an airport? Am I being freaking weird? I don't know. Maybe I was half asleep or something. But didn't she do a live stream? Was it an airport or was she taking a bus? I don't know. I don't know. Sassy Ann said yes, she was at it. What was she doing there? What the heck was she doing at the Atlanta airport? I did, Claire. I seen it. I did. I seen it in my mind. Well, no, I didn't see him doing the deed in my mind. Let's not get perverted, okay? I didn't see that. I seen the love flowing between the two. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking. It's early morn. The taxi's waiting. It's blowing his horn. Already, I'm so lonesome I could die. That's what she was singing to Fred. How did she pay for her flight, but can't pay for her electricity? Woo! 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 Oh my goodness. Remain Calm's class. Y'all are so smart. My class is the smartest. 420 it, girls. Get you a beverage. A beverage. Auntie M. Hey, Poppy. Everybody get together. All right, let's hear what she's got to say. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because, you know, she came on to say how much her and Fred loved each other, and she was like, it's only going to be a little live. Girl, she's got 6,000 views on that. I'm telling you, Ziggy, love after lockup. You be getting millions. Well, you do that, Nana for life, girl. Everyone's always welcome in my class to do that. It makes things so much better. All right, here we go. Without further ado, I am commentating. I don't know how much education you're going to get from it, but I'm going to commentate on it. Here we go. Oh, wait.
Let's see if it works.
Okay, wait. I got to get some new.
Wow, what a nightmare. Let me see if I can hear.
I need my ear.
You guys hear me? Wow, what a nightmare. Okay. So Restream is the only thing I could get to work. I couldn't go right through YouTube. I had to figure out how to, I had it connected to OBS. I had it figured out where I wouldn't have to start over a whole other stream and stuff, but there was no way around it. I was putting the stream key in OBS and everything, and it was giving errors.
Because YouTube was messed up. Did 420 already dentist appointment? I already did a doctor's appointment this morning. For real. Okay. Even Nana for life is like, this is a lot. It is a lot, right? This is a lot to unpack. Their love. They love each other. Okay, let's give a little background. Ziggy was kind of inserting herself into a little missing girls case, Summer Moon, Utah Wells. They're in the Beach Creek area of Eastern Tennessee. And so Ziggy, not knowing the area and knows a little child is missing from there, she decides, what the heck, I'm going to go there. And I'll just take my daughter with me. It ain't no big deal. And she met Fred Hill, who was a neighbor. And he wanted her to see some bones. And it's a big to-do. So let's just get back to it, okay? Yes, we did start our day productive, Claire. Today we did. Okay, Ziggy, tell us the story.
Well, thank you, Jen. That's really nice.
What the fuck was that?
Appreciate that.
What the fuck was that, Ziggy? Did she swallow something? Hang on. Did she, Ziggy, what was that?
There was no way around it. I was putting the stream key in OBS and everything, and it was giving errors. Well, thank you, Jen. That's really nice.
Okay, she swallowed something. That. She had a spasm.
I have a lot of people messaging right now. It's probably good that it took a while to...
Oh, she hollered at you, exploited innocence. Ziggy, why'd you holler exploited innocence? They was just giving their opinion.
Looks like YouTube is having stream issues, so stand by for announcement on the time of my next show is what somebody's saying. Yeah, so it's a...
Okay, let's get down to the story. Sorry.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. You're right.
Sensation. Okay. I put on 2 hours. That way, I mean, so many people have been determined to just cause problems. So, and Fred's really trying to do the right thing.
Lies.
And I don't want that screwed up for him. So I've been trying to stay quiet on some things. So basically, let me see, make sure I'm in. The chat is not staying. I don't like Restream.
Okay, Ziggy, get to it, damn it.
Being over the past couple years, I really wanted to help them, and especially I really wanted to help both of them, get them up here. They were both my friends, and I did a lot for both of them.
I do believe that. I do believe that. Okay, I'll give her that. I believe that I'm not saying she didn't try to help Laura, but yeah, I got a lot to say about that. I will say it here in a few minutes. Let's hear some more for a moment. Oh, bye, Poppy.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I'm nervous, but not as nervous as what you guys would think.
You really cared what people
Because it's something that I've been thinking on for a while now on how to address this. And then people aren't going to understand, and people are going to talk shit, and people aren't going to...
Ziggy, we wasn't stupid. The dude was in jail. And even though we know how jail people talk, he told you he loved you twice. And your face turned red and you were like, yeah, like a brother. You're like a brother to me. Right, Ziggy? I don't know. I'm just saying. Yes, Laura is sick. Laura is ill. Laura is, yes, that whole situation, I'm telling y'all, I have a lot to say. Hey, Vanita, but it's just my opinion, okay? Who really cares about my opinion? But I'm telling it anyway. Yes, and I believe that this relationship could have waited before it came public. No, I ain't looking at, I don't look at my brother that way either. For real.
I understand, but it's not their life and they don't have to live it. So, and I think that over time.
That's right. You don't date your friends' boyfriends. You don't do that. And I guess this is just a question because I know a lot of you followed a lot more of it than I did, but who benefited the most when Fred went to jail and Ziggy was having Laura up on these different panels? Look how Laura got treated over on Daisy's channel, right? She wasn't treated very good over there, in my opinion. Wasn't it Fred who pulled the prank of the bones on Ziggy? Yeah. Yes. Yes.
People will see the truth more so. And you guys will see like what I see in Fred and why I think he's such an amazing person, okay?
What you're seeing, Ziggy, you may have trotted your butt down to Tennessee and hung out with Fred and Laura before he went to jail. But you are going to see a different person with somebody who's in jail. Okay? You are going to see that. Yeah, I like Ziggy too. I got a soft spot for Ziggy. I do. But dang. Yeah, she loves a good boner joke. Oh, we are old school, okay? Now, look. She's very lonely. She's very lonely, okay? Lonely. Ooh, Justin Bieber's got a song out. It's called Lonely. Lonely. No, I cannot sing like Justin Bieber. Sorry. All right, let's hear what else she says.
Now, so we talked like I've been to Tennessee several times, but before they
Ziggy, why aren't you looking at the camera? Do you guys notice this? She's like, you know who else did that? I showed y'all. Even had one of her people taking money off my chat in the regard to the subject in another chat and sending to her. When she was doing the truth out of Fred's mouth, she never apologized. Wow. Wowzy. She's not looking at the camera. That's a problem for me. I even have my light off and I'm looking at the camera. And my cat is still meowing in the background. I don't know why. Did he let himself in the door? Because I had let him out. And this cat is smart enough. Somehow, if I don't shut the screen door all the way, he's like, bitch, I'm coming in. And he comes on in. You learn. Yes. That is exactly what happens a lot on these YouTube streets, Exploited. Absolutely. So, Ziggy, look at the camera when you're talking, because, you know, sometimes when you do that, people don't believe you, okay? I'm sorry, but it's truth.
Before both of them went to jail, because Fred went to jail in June of 2023, and Laura went to jail a few days after for simple possession.
It was always kind of weird to me how Laura goes to jail 3 days after Fred does. Ziggy, could you explain that to me? Because I think Fred went to jail, and didn't she have Laura up on a live stream, a couple of them, right after Fred went to jail? Right? Thank you, Benita. Well, isn't that interesting? But you and Fred, you felt the love. You felt that love. when he went to jail. Ziggy, maybe you should have just boned Fred behind the scenes. You should have just kept boning his ass behind the scenes, girlfriend. Okay? You should have. I'm just saying. But who cares when you're in love? What other people think? Not Ziggy, not Fred. Funny. Lord. Yep, she did take advantage of Laura. I mean, had her up on her panel, in my opinion. Yes, I agree with your opinion, Flies. Oh, Ziggy. Girl. For real.
Laura did anyways. And but before then, I had been down to Tennessee 3 times.
No, girlfriend. No, you've been there more than 3 times. Ziggy, you're not looking at the camera. I know you're lying. I see you, girl. I see you. Oh, Lord. Oh, I didn't watch it all. I just seen it. I started it and I was like, no, I got to commentate on this. Me too. Sassy Ann's got a good comment. I hope they washed the sheets before they left. Well, I'm sure their friend, she was probably like, you lovebirds. You go on. I'll clean up that room for you. You're so in love.
And each time I had went down there and talked to them like several times.
Ziggy, fucking stop. Look at the camera, girl. We know you're not telling the truth. Oh my goodness, Ziggy. Girl, it's all in the, Oh my God, I'm just getting started on this. Lord.
And after the first time, so from January 2022 to June of 2022, we didn't talk because I didn't have a phone number or any way to get a hold of him.
Do you believe that? She's saying I don't believe that, Ziggy. She's saying let me hear her say it one more time.
Times. And each time went down there and talked to them like several times. And
well, several times. You said you only went 3 times, and now you went several times, which could be more than 2, right? Oh, she sent him a phone at one point in time. Wow, isn't that sweet of your subs and your members?
After the first time, so from January 2022 to June of 2022.
So from January of 2022 till June of 2022, hold on, I gotta close my door. Give me one moment. It's like people, they just talk around here and play music and shit like that. And I'm like, you can't do that behind me. It really, it throws me off my mojo. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know. Oh, we're going to talk about what Laura thinks about it, in my opinion. Give me 1 second. Okay, so she's saying she didn't talk to her. For some reason, I don't believe that. I don't believe they did not have contact for 6 months. That doesn't make any sense. When I heard she put underwear on his care package list, I knew something was up. Well, I mean, if somebody was in jail and they needed underwear, would you at least send them a pair of underwear? I mean, because if you're in jail and you don't have underwear, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in jail without underwear. It doesn't. Jail ain't a place to be without underwear. I can. All right. I understand about the underwear. I think that I'll kind of give you what my thoughts are on what Laura may think about some of this stuff. I don't know about all of it, but I'm gonna give you my opinion.
We didn't talk because we didn't talk. I didn't have a phone number or any way to get a hold of him. But after June of 2022, we had slowly started like talking through Facebook. That's when Fred let me know like he could be reached through Facebook. Still, it was like very few and far between. It was hard to get a hold of him and everything.
I should be writing this shit down. Because I think we can all go back even into her content. I don't see her going 6 months without talking to the big man in Beach Creek that knows all the answers to Summerwell's disappearance, right? Her and Fred, they got the magic key to open that door and find Summerwell's, right? Am I wrong? I'm just asking. He didn't go to jail till 2023, right? What the fuck was Fred doing for 6 months? Huh. I don't know.
But about 6 months before they went to jail, June of 2023, is when I started even getting like where we start talking more regularly with all it was always in the same messenger. So it wasn't like I would talk to Fred in one and Laura in another.
Jail time. Yeah. So now she's talking about, she's trying to say that she needs to write down her shit before she says it. Ziggy, class, you tell Ziggy to make sure that she writes her shit down to make it make sense to all of the people. Okay? Even, yeah, there was something going on, Stephen. You're right. There was something going on. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Laura was usually using his like messenger. If like a lot of times it would be her like responding or whatever.
So at first Laura was like, you get a hold of me. You talk to me. What irritates me is she depends on a subscriber to have her channel and treats them like they are idiots at times. Like we don't remember things or remember certain facts about things. Your answer is not in the cloud, Ziggy. Thank you, WebSense. Thank you. I said that. She's not looking. What song you guys wanting? I'll sing it for you. You and I, like diamonds in the sky. How do I so alive? Okay, so anywho. Hello, Jaded. Welcome. Oh, it's okay to use a calculator, Ziggy. I tell my class all the time, Ziggy, it's okay to use a calculator. We don't mind. She fell in love with a suspect. Well, he's a person of interest, all right. He was an interesting Ziggy, if you know what I mean. Oh, I need to write a song on this one. Oh Lord, it would be one of those songs like, like Queen did. They put the whole album was just like one big masterpiece. That's what would happen if you talk about Ziggy and Fred. You'd have a whole album of it. We do. We care about Ziggy. We do, but she needed some love. And she found love with a guy that was in jail. Because guess what? When they're in jail, they ain't messing around with no other woman, right? She felt safe and loved. I told y'all. You wouldn't listen to me. Hey, Birdie. Oh, Lord. Okay. Album title, I'll Make You Holler. That's good. Yep, looking for love in all the wrong places. Ziggy. Hope we don't see him on Snap. Oh, you are also witty today. I love it. Does Bubba make 3 cents words out? Oh, we love you, Ziggy. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you, okay? You got to laugh about it, girl. I'm just saying. I'm in love with a hooker in my head, except for you use the word mullet. Hey, Fred is looking better. He does look better than what he did.
But let's see, I'm trying to think here. I'm fine, guys. Like, I think more people are more worried than I am about it. Yeah, this is the truth, and this is like,
yeah, Ziggy. People are more worried than you are about it. Oh, yeah, I heard it. I was going to play that, Nana.
If you want to take it from other people, like share, then, feel free to turn it into something super salacious and exciting.
Share. Did you make it salacious? Leave it to share. Leave it to share to make it salacious. Hold on. I got to show you guys what I think Cher felt about this. Here's how she really felt. Hang on a minute. Let me find it. I'm going to share it with you. Just because I have it and I think it's funny. Okay. Hang on. Ziggy. This is what I think Cher actually thought about that.
Hilarious. It's hilarious.
I knew I would really need that one day. Oh my gosh. See, I get weird clips for this reason. Side note, she may have saved Fred's life sticking with him. That is true, Cat's Eye. That is true. It is. I mean, Could it work? Maybe. But listen, we need to listen to some more about what she said. Okay, let's listen to some more. Thank you, Cher. Come back, darling. Okay. Okay, here we go.
But it's not as exciting as what people think. But it will be turned into something, I'm sure. So
it ain't exciting because y'all ain't never lived together. He was in jail. Was you going up there and giving him loves and hugs? I mean, come on. It's gonna be something, though. Oh, he'll love me. I know he'll love me. Wow. Wow. He has come a long way, Jaded. Yes, I said that. Fred's looking better. He's looking a lot better. You can, I don't know. You're not too far behind, Bertie. I mean, if you want to listen to me at 2 times the speed, I'll talk like this. So if you need to fast forward, I will be talking normally. She might, I guess that night she arrived is what caused the earthquakes. He is looking better. He is.
But when they went to jail, I did everything to try to, I felt so bad for Laura because I was like, I still hadn't understood like their living situation quite yet.
Wait, why the fuck would you even be questioning their living situation, Ziggy? I don't know. I'm fucking weird, I guess.
When they first, I still was like, I didn't realize how much they actually stayed down at 165, and like 207 was more like the drug den or whatever.
Jesus, take the wheel, okay? Jesus, take the wheel. Take it, Jesus.
165 is more where they stayed. It was a nicer house, and they had Wi-Fi over there.
So wait, so when you were going down there, you were going to the place where they considered it the drug house, and you didn't know that old Fred and Laura had a nicer place down the road a little ways? Is that what you're saying? Girl. That's what she's saying. Wow. Yeah, the rug den. That is what she just said. Oh, look at us, Ziggy. Look at us. Don't look up at the sky.
And so where was I going with that? I didn't.
Where was you going with
still
that?
A very clear. Until me and Fred started like talking when he was in jail was when I really realized even more like how much he had been painted like as somebody he's totally not. But when Fred went to jail,
look, she can't even make sense of this shit herself. This girl is not even, she's not making sense to herself. Seriously. Watch her. This is exactly why the police don't take YouTubers seriously. Well, you heard Pruitt. You heard Pruitt when he said you can't believe anything Fred says. Do you think the guy was just saying it to be freaking saying it? You think a YouTuber passed him a little $100 and said, "Hey Pruitt, you say this about Fred"? I doubt it. But He's in jail. He was in jail, Ziggy. Hey, Tinky Tink. That's a good question, Stephen. From my understanding, yes, in the past, that has occurred. She hasn't hid that fact. And, but I don't know if she gets help, you know, I don't know what she takes that helps her. She said Suboxone, but I don't know. I try not to get into that much of a person's stuff, but Ziggy's pretty much, she told everybody, I mean, but I don't think even Wi-Fi, nicer house. This is the point where in her mind, she should have went, ding, ding, ding. Okay, maybe I should give this more time. So now Fred's going to be in Tennessee for till August, I think. Oh. I have a lot to say about some things, but let's listen some more first.
And you guys all helped. We were all so worried about Laura, okay? Because we knew Laura was going to be like screwed because she was very dependent on Fred. Both of them are on some kind of like disability or something. But, and I don't think I realized that at the time that she was.
Ziggy, I believe that she was dependent on Fred because he was a fucking manufacturer of something that she had an addiction to. Come the fuck on, Ziggy. Are you serious? This is supposed to be a roast. Why you gotta ruin it, Ziggy? Why you gotta ruin this for us, Ziggy? Come on, Ziggy. Girl. Okay. All right. Nobody listens to me anyway. Oh, yes. He's supposed to come to Indiana and move in. Oh, no, wait. She says that he's going to come to Indiana, but he's not going to live with her. Well, it would interest me, Ziggy, to know if someone in Indiana, maybe he knows that he may be moving in with. That would interest me if Fred already knew somebody in Indiana. Right, Ziggy? Because he ain't going to move in with you? Well, you're going to have your subs paid for a nice motel? Huh? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Was getting money, but it was okay. I still knew that she would be lost, but she did end up staying, finding somebody to stay with, like a friend to stay with or whatever. But a few days after Fred went to jail, Laura gets arrested with no other than Brandon Clark, I believe is his last name.
Whoop, 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 class. You can write this down in, your little Summer Wells book. Brandon, that JLR walked around in the woods with, was actually with Laura when they were pulled over. That's what Ziggy is saying, allegedly. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. She'll need a lot more subscribers if he needs a place to live. Well, I know, Island Girl. I mean, they could be in love. I'm not saying that.
The guy who was on JLR's video, the one that was going through the woods and stuff, Laura was with that dude when she got arrested. Ew, are you serious, Direwolf? Oh my God.
No, Fred can't leave the state for till August.
Yeah, that Brandon, exactly. nothing weird going on with them as far as I know with Laura and Brandon. It was just like they just happened to be together, and I think there was somebody else with them. I don't know. But Laura got arrested. It was basically the only other time she's been arrested besides her. I mean, she hadn't been arrested in forever. People don't understand that they're not like the criminals that you guys think. She hadn't been arrested in like 20 years at that point.
She hadn't been arrested in 20 years. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Hey, LUVS to lurk. I thought he was a Chambers. I'll have to look. I don't remember his last name. See, have you guys ever heard her say that before? Seriously. I don't watch Ziggy. Not that I don't care about Ziggy. I just don't really watch Ziggy. Well, her and Fred are going to have all the answers to the Summer Wells case, okay? They're going to come together in, you know, here around June, July, August. Y'all will see at the end of August or September, you know, Ziggy and Fred are going to be together on a channel, and they're going to start telling everybody what they say are the behind the scenes and what this person don't know and da-da-da-da-da in the Summer Wells case. And they're going to ride that train as far as they can ride it. That's just my opinion. I see it. Okay.
Something crazy. So it was weird, you know, right when Fred went to jail, literally like 3 days after she's in jail. And I don't know how long she was in there, but when she gets out, she goes back to stays with that friend. So we thought, or whatever. And I did everything I could to try to get her to involved and with Fred and stuff. And she just didn't seem interested. Like, I pretty much had to do everything, like if anything got done. I mean, she did send his money and stuff like that. I think she was really, I think she's dealing with depression and stuff. This is not, I'm not going to be bashing Laura no matter what, even if she comes on.
Wow, Ziggy. Laura was sick. Laura was trying to get clean. Laura was going to rehab, if I remember correctly. Did Laura go to rehab? Laura either had to go to rehab or go back to jail. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Please, somebody tell me I'm wrong about that. I mean, shit, girl. For real? WTF. WTF.
On and talks crap about me or whatever, I won't be going there because I really did think of her as a friend. All right, Stephanie. So yeah, we were really, oh my gosh, me and Kathy and some of you guys, a few of you guys, others really tried to help her out. Really tried to put her, like, I would be like, hey, like they hadn't talked for forever. And I would be like, hey, Laura, why don't you call tonight? Fred's going to call at this time. You should call at this time, you know, at the same time so you guys can talk. You know, it's not exactly.
Ziggy, what the fuck? Ziggy, I'm sorry, darling, but I'm not getting a whole lot of, I don't know what I'm not getting, but something's not there. I'm sorry. Something's not there. Oh, we'll see. We'll see, Island Girl. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's my prediction anyway. I hope it doesn't come true, but that's my prediction. How about that? Yes, that girl. Someone said, I thought I could have swore that they said Laura had to go to rehab or she would have to go back to jail. Because then they were, you know, I don't know. I ain't getting them I am not getting them a gift. Laura lied on Ziggy's panel. She said her and Fred made it to the salvage yard that day Summer disappeared. I was impressed when Fred corrected her and told Ziggy they didn't make it to the salvage yard. How do you know Laura was lying? How do you know Laura was lying about that? Did Laura say I lied about that? Or did Laura say I misspoke about that? Right? Because to be honest with you, we don't know. Why is everybody so quick to believe fucking Fred? For real. Because he's a guy who needs some loves and hugs. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking. Laura said it on her interview somewhere, I believe. That she lied about it or that she misspoke about it? But you guys have to realize we're talking about people who use substances for real, right? What I mean, it is, look, it's not bad to have the human emotion of seeing somebody struggling and wanting to help them. There's nothing wrong with that. That just makes you a good human. But when things get a little bit fucking weird, you know, in what's being said, you got to think about it. But you know what? You'll get there when you get there. Oh, yeah, I probably did say the F word. I'm not paying any attention to my language today. For real. Fred Hill also said on the first visit they hauled cars all day, probably 6 or 7 cars. But okay. So Fred says they didn't make it to the salvage yard, but Laura was with him. Yeah, she did try to help Laura. I don't know what the freak happened there, but I'd say Fred happened there. I would like to know right now if Laura's at least been sober. Okay, somebody called the salvage yard and realized they couldn't have made it there the day allegedly from Fred. Oh, so somebody did the route. That's freaking awesome right there. I'd be afraid of squishing Fred. Yeah, exploited. They've all lied so much that you never know when they're telling you the truth. I mean, that's the way it's been for a long time.
Well, it's not illegal, but it's against the rules in jail, really, to do those 3-way type calls. But I was really trying to.
It's against the law to do those 3-way calls, but I was going to let her talk to Fred while I had him on the phone. Ziggy, what the fuck is wrong with you? They already had your freaking number on the bullshit of having Fred on that live or whatever. Okay? They aren't happy with you. Why don't you go live there? I would. I'd rather have me some land there than I would in Indiana in an apartment. So Laura was afraid to get in trouble again. Yeah, Laura was afraid to get in trouble again. She didn't want to go back to jail, right? Oh, hey, Chai. Congratulations to Ziggy for making this case about her again. Summer who? Great point, Chai. For real. I don't know. I'm not talking about her kid. No, kid's off limit over here. She did some weird shit. I do know for a fact that CPS had been there so many times that the little girl herself was pissed off about it. She was like, can CPS please quit coming here? I don't know. Let me tell you guys this. How fucking weird is it? How weird is it that, hear me out, how weird is it with Fred being in jail, right there at the jail, and they give him a lie detector test about a red rum of a man, and they take the results from a couple of questions, neatly put it in an envelope, and mail it to his residence in Beach Creek. They don't say, he's incarcerated. Here's your copy. They mail it. That then gets opened by, I don't know who, and put out on YouTube. Do y'all know that? Yeah. Wasn't that something? Boy, that was a show.
Because she didn't really have like a set phone number. She always has those texting phone numbers and stuff. And it just made it difficult.
Well, yeah, that is kind of weird. I mean, when them people start getting into only having the texting shit, and that is kind of weird to me. You know, it's like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
All the jail phones are set up now. You have to like make accounts, and you have to add, it can be, yeah, I try to help them communicate. I even tried to get her to meet Kathy.
So, Ziggy, think about it like this. What would have happened to Laura if she would have got on a three-way call with Fred, who's in jail, with Ziggy in the fucking middle? And you don't think that if Laura could have got in trouble for that? Right? I know I could have gotten in trouble. No, Laura could have gotten in trouble too. Damn, Zig. What?
Kathy was going to pick her up and take her for a visit. She just never, she would just always like, I don't know. She just did not. One time she actually.
Maybe she didn't want to be around you people. You ever think of that?
She called me and she's like, you know, asking me to take care of Fred if anything happened to her and stuff like that. And
what? Laura, was you doing something? Was you doing substances when you called Ziggy and said that? Wow. Well, we can look at that a lot of different ways. you of all people are the chosen one to take care of Fred. Justifying stealing her man. I don't think so. If you go to Ziggy's life first, there's a cat who's talking about not making it salvage on his dog and getting milk picked up. Well, maybe she had a doctor's appointment because of her cancer. See, it's like, I don't know. Let's hear some more, I guess.
And it was strange. She said she had, you know, health problems and she didn't know how long she was going to be around. I thought it was odd, but I didn't think anything. I was like, okay. Me and Fred never had anything like romantic or anything like that at all. Like people, you know.
Wait. You know what, Ziggy? I told you, you and Fred go on that show, Love After Lockup. Make you some money, you know, from a network, and you don't have to get it from your subs to, you know, have a great adventure with Fred. You can do it in front of national television. Yeah, Ziggy reassured her she'd take good care of him. Maybe after Laura got sober, Fred wasn't what she thought. Thank you, Benita. Good point. I don't know, for some reason, I feel bad because I'm kind of Team Laura right now. I'm Team Laura, I gotta say. Ziggy. How do you know that girl didn't think you were going to try to get her ass thrown back in jail trying to get her to do a 3-way phone call? Jeez. Lord, ladies, do better picking your man, said Mrs. Peacock. Oh, my goodness. And she won't, Ziggy, practice, okay? When you're talking to the camera, practice looking at people, okay? You can look at your chat and look normal. I mean, it would be kind of weird if I did this shit all the time. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I just got me a new puppy yesterday. It was the cutest puppy in the world. I don't know. You know, I've been wanting one for about, you know, my whole life. And, you know, yeah, I'm bullshitting, Ziggy. It was definitely before those visits, early recorded call, or during our early visits to Ben Hill. A convo before she went to the house. I have it saved. Some details have changed since those early convos. Yes, the early conversations are very interesting. She, this is what she did. She justified, okay, so Laura basically said that they had to sell substances because between the money she was getting and the money he was getting, it wasn't enough for them to live. Okay? And obviously Fred would haul off cars or whatever. That situation seems to me that if you look at the big picture, that possibly, you know, Laura was with Fred because of, you know, what better way to keep a woman for years if you just got her hooked, you know, making their own stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't know Laura's history, and, you know, I really don't, but it's like Fred's coming out smelling like a rose, and, you know, Laura's looking like she's the bad person. And Ziggy's just sliding right on through there. Fred, Ziggy, she came out. I remember her coming out and saying that Fred didn't do drugs all the time or some crap. I don't know. It was fucking weird. It was weird. She was defending him on something that, you know, everybody knew better.
But after June of 2023 is when I think that we started getting closer, and Laura just kind of dropped off from the face of the planet. And came to find out she had been staying with another guy.
Oh, Ziggy. Girl, Jesus, take the wheel. Really, Ziggy? Why would you do that? Even if it was true, why would you fucking do that? Really? I don't know. I think that was fucked up, Ziggy. That was fucked up. Well, look at her face. Look at her face. Oh, Ziggy. I'm sorry. I'm still Team Laura. I'm still Team Laura. Oh, my God. Oh, don't bash someone else over your indiscretions. Thank you, Angela. You even put, in my opinion, girl, you can set up front now. You can come back and set up front in class again, okay, Angela? Okay. What's the guy's name, Zig? Was it Chemo? Yes, that's what I think Fly said that. Yeah. I mean, wow.
But anyways, and I'm not trying, it's not an attack on her at all. I always knew, like, Fred had feelings for me. He's had feelings for me for a while. I knew it. But I always, like, I did not go there. I made sure.
Watch her head. Watch her head. It whips around there quicker than shit. Ziggy.
But anyways, and I'm not trying, it's not an attack on her at all. I always knew, like, Fred had feelings for me. He's had feelings for me for a while. I knew it. But I always, like,
She did the head whip. Everybody do the head whip. Head whip. Girl, are you for real? Oh, I am Team Laura 1000%. Hashtag Laura. Girl, we got you. You're good in this hood. Because your bras don't fit you. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord, Ziggy. Why? She's just so happy. She wanted to share the news with everybody. Ziggy, girl.
I did not go there. I made sure, like, he knew that we were friends and stuff like that. But he didn't ever say anything, like, never. I could tell, like, the way he just, I mean, he didn't ever.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever. Come on, Ziggy. Girl. You fucking quadruple 1,000 down on that, right? Never, ever, ever. Whatever, ever. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, Ziggy.
Or say anything inappropriate to me or anything ever come on to me, never. But I could still tell that he had a little crush on me.
That's so sweet. You felt the vibes. They felt the love. Little sprinkle dust. Oh, man. I bet Laura was like, you bitch. Laura was like, you came into my life and just fucked it up. I wonder what she sees in Fred. Does he have good recipes? I don't know. I do not know.
He wouldn't go, he's just, when he's in a relationship, that's just how he is. And that, even though him and Laura didn't.
How the fuck do you know when he's in a relationship, that's how he is? How the fuck do you know that? How do you know that? So are you saying you were around when he had previous relationships before Laura? Because that's the only way that you would know that, unless you're listening to everything he's saying, Ziggy. It's love. It's love. Lord.
No, it didn't seem like anything was happening there. Like she still, I mean, they've been using together for like 20 years, and it's kind of kept them both stagnant and not.
So you're their savior. It's all right, everybody. Ziggy stepped in and made them less stagnant. If you have any stagnant shit in your life, go to Ziggy. She'll get rid of it for you. She fell under the beach creeker spell. I've seen it before. I told her to watch out. That is how I got my son. Well, she didn't listen, girl. She did not listen.
Being able to progress.
Oh, Ziggy.
It shouldn't matter to anybody on social media. It shouldn't, but for some reason it does. So, and the fact that Fred is, you know.
No, we don't. What is he? What is he? Tell us.
So Fred was really like, he was telling her, he was like, you know, and she straight up told him, like, and she came up on my panel back in June and said that they weren't together. If you guys don't remember, it was on there and everything. She said
he was in fucking jail, right? I don't know. Yeah, Laura, don't fall for this. Because let me tell you, if Laura goes up on Ziggy's panel to talk about this shit, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You never know what's being set up within a conversation.
it, like he had no idea. In order for him to know this, I had, you know, it had to be relayed. I didn't have the heart to freaking tell him for a while.
For a while. So you decided that you were going to tell Fred what you were seeing with your own eyes, or what was being relayed to you, Ziggy? Better not ever catch charge. Better not ever catch a charge, Ziggy. Fred can't cohort with other felons.
So I'm trying to think what else, like, so it's not true that I'm a homewrecker or that I stole him.
Don't give the fucking eye roll. Okay, Ziggy? Don't give an eye roll when you're saying that. Okay, that's just that you saying that. Okay, did Laura call him a homewrecker? Did Laura personally call Ziggy a homewrecker? Because if other people are saying it, why should she care? Right? She's coming on to tell everybody that she doesn't care if other YouTubers call her a homewrecker. But she doesn't care. She don't care about it. Then why the fuck you coming on here then? Ziggy, it's because you know what you did, Ziggy. You know what you did. Quit it, Ziggy. Stop it. Stop it, Ziggy. Just stop. Yeah, who would want to, who wants to, I'm sorry, this is just me. I know there's many people, Ziggy's not the only one who would put something like this out on YouTube. But I'm not that person. I wouldn't want to put something like that out. I would be like, go ahead and call me a homewrecker. I don't care that you're calling me a homewrecker. Okay? I don't. Let it go. But no, Ziggy, oh, let me come on. I'm going to tell our love story, and everybody's going to be like, oh, that is so sweet. And it is sweet. But come on, Zig. Come on, girl.
Came up on my panel back in June and said that they weren't together. If you guys don't remember, it was on there and everything. She said it like he had no idea. In order for him to know this, I had, it had to be relayed. I didn't have the heart to.
In order for him to know this, it had to be relayed. You had a conversation with Fred when he was in jail, where Fred made the comment about Laura. She's going to do what she wants to do. How do you know that there wasn't a point in time that Laura wanted to get away from Fred anyway? Okay. Yeah, she is messy. She's a messy girl. Maybe we should make her a special bib or something and just say, Ziggy, you're just messy. Here's a bib for you, honey.
Freaking tell him for a while. So I'm trying to think what else. So it's not true that I'm a homewrecker or that I stole him. It was really at all. They haven't even talked.
It was really at all? What the fuck's that mean? What does that mean? It was really at all. I'm not a homewrecker. I gotta play that again, damn it. Okay, hang on. Don't forget to, if you're watching this, don't forget to look at her face, okay? Very important you look at her face too.
So I'm trying to think what else. So it's not true that I'm a homewrecker or that I stole him.
High roll.
It was really at all.
Does that statement make sense to you guys? Am I just weird? Okay, I gotta let that go because what she just said will drive me nuts.
They haven't even talked since June or they haven't seen each other since June of 2023. They did talk on the phone not very many times. Me and him talked much, much more. She really didn't seem interested, but come to find out, we found out it had a lot to do with who she was staying with and stuff like that. But I don't want to tell too much of her story because I don't want her to feel attacked.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the rude comments right now. It's just my truth and what is actually happening. I don't think I'm going to have really address it much more beyond letting you guys know what's going on. Because like Fun Size said, it's not anybody's business. It really isn't. But it's best that I release it than somebody else, when it's already been kind of released by Cher.
So what did Cher say? Now I want to go over and see what Cher said. Ziggy gave you a shameful plug there, Cher. Cher, you were talking about her. Definition of a homewrecker, a person who is blamed for the breakup of a family, marriage, especially due to having engaged in a relationship with one member of a couple. Thank you, exploited innocence. None of it does make sense, does it? We're trying to help. I don't know how much I'm helping, but I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to make it make sense. She gives him money when he needs it. He is trifling friend indeed. Fred is a good gold digger running on YouTube preying on me. Oh, you made a song? Is that a song? That is just a little poetry piece there. Yep, he is a good digger. Yep. Oh, okay. Per Laura. So Cher talked to Laura. Well, yep. Well, I think that. I'm sorry. I'm still Team Laura here. I'm sorry. I usually don't pick sides, but I'm Team Laura here. Flies. I'm putting that up here. Fly said, I ain't saying Fred is a gold digger, but he ain't messing with a broke zigger. Oh, girl, you get an A+++ for the day. Oh, you rewrote a Kanye song. Oh, so I was supposed to be rapping it? I didn't know I was supposed to be rapping it. I was trying to sing it. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, Ziggy. Look at her face. Oh, Ziggy, I'm not making fun of you. I'm not.
So my daughter loves Fred. They talk about animals all the time, and she's really excited to when he can be able to come up to Indiana.
Problem. How many? Look. Well, Ziggy, I thought you were true crime. Have you not been following the cases of these women who bring men into their lives, into their children's lives, too quickly? Too quickly. Seriously, Ziggy. She's talked to him while he was in jail. Have you taken her to see him a few times? You're going to take a man that you cannot tell me just because you talked on the phone that you know Fred Hill, okay? You're taking everything that he's saying, and I truly don't think that you're probably listening to somebody who's trying to give you a little bit of good advice, okay? I don't know. Go back and wrap it. Okay, let me find it. I'll try to. All right, wait. Okay. I'll do it. If I can, I got to find it first. I don't know how far back it is. Let me see. Okay. I don't know what the beat is. She give him money when he needs. He is a trifling friend indeed. Fred is a good digger running on YouTube preying on me. I'm not a good rapper at all. Always got to sing everything. Got to sing the She Gives Him Money. I think, you know, maybe they think they're going to be this perfect YouTube family. You know, have you guys ever seen the family channels? I mean, Fred and Ziggy and little Ziggy. They'll have their own little YouTube show. And one day they're going to look at us and they're going to be living in $1 million home and they're going to be like, okay, could happen. It could happen. I'm just saying, okay? It could happen. There are jobs in Indiana building RVs, so it might be good for him to move. Well, the thing about that is I think one of the main places that build those are like in Goshen, right? Around the Goshen area and stuff. I know that there's you know, places that are hiring probably for that. Yeah. Erie, Indiana. Oh, Lord. Lord help us.
Which, no, he's not living here. He can't even come out. He can't even, he's in that program till at least August. So, you know, the one saying like he's here and stuff like that, and that he's not in a halfway house or he's not in rehab, that's not true.
Did anybody tell me why she was in the Atlanta airport? Did I forget? Right?
Let's see. I'm going to show you guys something. If I could figure out how to share screens on here.
What if she got a new tablet or something? No fucking way. I'm sorry, Nana for life, but no fucking way. Why would you go to fucking Atlanta coming from fucking Tennessee back to Indiana? Why would you pay for a fucking ticket to have a layover all the way in Atlanta? Not Georgia, right? Did she? Oh, she took a private flight, right? She took a private plane, right? So she basically left from the airport up there, the small airport, right? And then took another little private plane back home to Indiana. It was safer and less expensive than renting a hotel room and a car. What? That bitch is flying in a fucking private plane when she just had to get $8,000 fucking dollars from a woman for a vehicle because she didn't have one, and she was freaking the fuck out, and she's taking private fucking flights. Don't understand the flight pattern. Knoxville to Atlanta to Charlotte and then north. Ziggy, what the fuck are you doing on private flights? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense to me. I would be worried about that. I would be concerned about that. I don't care what anybody says. That's fucking weird, Ziggy. That's weird. Direct flight is more expensive. Yeah, a lot of times direct flights are more expensive. You're right. You're right. Well, I wouldn't know why she would have to pay for a hotel because she didn't she stay with her friend? Didn't she stay with her friend down there? Well, I mean, if they think that her taking that, what? Oh Lord. Okay, well, I'm going to go to Tennessee. So I want to make sure that y'all know that. And email me. I'll give you my name and all my information, and you can set me up a little private flight out of the airport right here in my little town. And when I get there, I just can't stay at a hotel. It's not safe. Why wouldn't it be? Are you a fucking celebrity? Why wouldn't it be safe? Nobody was saying that you had to been put up in the biggest dope house of a hotel. I Love Shack. Yep, that's what they needed, a Love Shack. Live streaming from her friend's porch. She said Delta, that's commercial. Yeah, Delta is commercial flight, yeah. And it probably was cheaper just to hop on that little private plane and pop right over there. But why are people paying for her to go and see Fred? Is the Summer Wells community paying for her to go see Fred all the time because you guys think that her and him are going to get together and they're going to figure out what happened to Summer Wells? We don't know what happened, and neither do they.
So yes.
Oh, Ziggy. I should have turned that down because that laugh just pierced me right through the side of my head. She was staying with her friend. I don't know how long of a drive it is for her from Indiana. What, about 4 hours? Is it about 4 hours? I guess it depends on where you're at in Indiana. I'll just say that. I don't know. For real. For real. But look how lovely they are. I'm going to make it bigger for you guys. That is it. Look. Look. Now, this is interesting. Okay, that's Fred and Ziggy in love. No date or nothing. For real. Let me see. Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Oh, Ziggy. That's so cute. Fred does look healthy. Fred does look healthy, y'all. I gotta say. Him looking healthy. Yes. Absolutely. Summer Wells could have been removed from that area, from that airport. But I always assumed that would be what the card team, the first thing that they would look into is flight patterns of individuals leaving the airport that day. So, you know, my opinion, I'm sure the card team checked into that. So it's just nothing that I've ever put out there, but horses, four-wheelers, dirt bikes through the hollers in the woods. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Just trying to figure out what really happened.
That was, yeah, yesterday at Kathy's before I left. There's a lot of other weird things that have happened since, I mean, the way we met, it's really, 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 really crazy, guys. I can't even, there's so much to this.
Wow. There's a lot to this. I would say there is
so many
a
of you
lot
guessed
to
and
it.
have texted me and stuff, and I just like would kind of I would just like kind of put it up, you know. Thank you to that girl, and thank you guys. And I wouldn't, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's a suspect! Oh my God, Ziggy's
Oh, Ziggy, we didn't need that. We didn't need that, girl.
suspect." But it was never me. I know people are gonna also be like, "Oh, well, that's why she freaking defended him so hardcore." No, I defended him so hardcore because he's always been honest, and he's seriously. And I don't care if people believe me or not. You can believe me or the truth will come out. But he's literally like the best person I've ever met. He is a really, really good person.
Ziggy, he was questioned in somebody's red rum. He was questioned about unaliving someone. Does that make him a unaliver? No. But okay. If taken by vehicle, she would have been long gone before 911. The problem is we don't know exactly when Candace came back to realize that Summer was missing. She said 10 minutes. I think Candace was gone that whole time. I think that they got back and she left. I do believe that. And she got back and couldn't find Summer. But I don't know. I mean, you could ask me on another day and my answer would be different. You could ask me on another day and my answer would probably be different. It is a good picture. Isn't it lovely? It's lovely.
And he's been labeled as something that he's not. So, and that was all because all of them are. Fred is this oddball on that road. Okay, like Dawn, Candace, all them, like all of them pretty much talk. Fred's kind of the oddball. They all, it was like almost they kind of all work together in a way to try to pin it on him. Now, was he involved in drugs? Yes. You know, I would never.
Silence. My, oh my. Are you kidding? Come on, Zig. It is a good picture of Fred. He does look really healthy, doesn't he? That's what I said.
Be with somebody if I wasn't absolutely sure. I would never. Unless
Take care,
it did come out that he
Missy.
lied about anything. Oh, it would, you know, like I've said before. If it, you know, lying about this, anything to do with the Summerwell's case, that's like a big no-no for me. Huge no-no. I don't know if there would be any coming back from something like that.
Well, I have a lot to say about that I'm not going to say. Yeah, if he's the best person she's ever met, yeah. If that's the best person you've ever met, there's definitely a lot of questions to be asked about that. Yeah, she says he's been labeled as something that he's not. I don't think has anyone claimed Fred did anything to Summer. I've not heard much about that. It's always been Fred was the guy who recorded Dawn's conversations, and I mean, I think we need to do her like that Clockwork Orange guy, and we need to just set her in a room, and then we'll tape her eyes open and just make her watch all of her content with Fred and see if she still feels the same way after. Listen to him again. I'm just saying.
And from mine, I know like Laura is with somebody else and all that, but it's her business. And I've been way too happy. It is a true love story. You guys have no idea.
Oh my God, I can't no more. I can't with it. Oh, they booted you for asking a year ago if he was her man. Well, I mean, I'm still Team Laura. I'm sorry, I'm Team Laura on this. I'm Team Laura. You know, she probably wasn't too happy the times that she would talk to Fred, and Fred would be like, oh, Ziggy wants to know this. Get a hold of Ziggy. Do this, Ziggy, 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 Ziggy. And she's probably like, dude, I went to jail. I'm trying to get sober. I have cancer. I'm going for chemo treatments. And instead of saying, Laura, I've been with you for many, many, many years. How are you feeling? Instead, she heard Ziggy, call Ziggy for some money. Call Ziggy to do this. Call da 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 da. Get with Ziggy. If you need some money, she'll, you know, put you up there and on the YouTube and get you some money. And I mean, I don't know.
Like a freaking movie could be written about everything that's happened since the day we met. Like, you guys, we met on January 11th of 2022. We found out. You know how I was saying I see 111 and 1111 every fucking where?
She's got special numbers. Their numbers added up. I've been booted, timed out for less, I guess, because I haven't sent her any money and never will. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I only watched Ziggy a few times, to be honest. If I need to find something she's done, I'll pop back and see if she still has it. But no, I never really cared too much about her and Fred's romance. For real. But it was weird to me that when she first met Fred, she was like, you know, he wasn't doing this and he wasn't doing that. And then he ends up going to jail for manufacturing. Right? I'm telling you, something doesn't sit right with me. All
We
right,
met
Ziggy.
on January 11th of 2022. His birthday's 11/11. I freaking was seeing 11/11 everywhere. 111, 11, 11, 11.
You was probably seeing 7-Eleven. It was probably 7-Eleven, Ziggy. Damn it. You wasn't looking right. Yes, she does fly to see him. Fuck yeah. Yep. No. Fred doesn't pay for Ziggy to fly to see him. Ziggy's members, her subs, and what she makes off of her little tarot card readings, which I heard they're rather expensive right now. I don't know though. To make a living. She tried to justify it, met at used way back then saying it helped with his ADHD or some crap. So, what? So she says Fred had ADHD? Is that what you were saying, Mrs. Peacock? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I had ADHD, all right. He was making his own ADHD medicine. Yeah. Yep, get Ziggy with it. That's right. That puts a whole new perspective on that. Oh, damn, Ziggy. Snap. Mic drop. Ruler drop, Ziggy. Oh, my gosh.
Kathy lives off 11. It's like, I see every single time I see it, I tell you guys. It does give him a great motive to continue his sobriety because I can't be around that. I'm not having that in my life. And he knows that. And he's not having it in his life either. So.
Have we ever heard addicts say that before? Right? Oh, I'm just saying. What she's probably thinking is Fred, because if he's drawing a check in Tennessee, then if he comes to Indiana, he automatically gets his check here, right? I mean, y'all can make that make sense. I really don't give a shit, but, there's people on YouTube all over the world studying how to manipulate subscribers. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. These people study how to do it. I ain't good at it. I always said I can't even do anything illegal because I would get caught. I would get caught. I'm not a good criminal. For real. Oh, Ziggy.
And Fred is watching. A card reader predicted this. She said a new man was coming into your life. Do you remember? You know who predicted it? Really? What kind of? Well, really? I mean, I know people thought that we got along really well. And
who predicted it, Ziggy?
And clicked. But RJ, now not him specifically, but RJ timed it and everything. Like, he contacted me. I don't know how long ago it was. But it was exact about the timing lines up. He messaged me and let me know privately that he saw me getting into a relationship in 6 months, and the person is going to be, I'm going to be shocked because it's going to be somebody completely different than anybody I've dated before.
Yeah, he's different. He's different, all right, Ziggy. All right. We're going to listen to just a little bit more. I'm about over her already. Lord help us. Jesus.
And that I wouldn't expect it. And it was about 6 months later, where we were actually, you know, a couple or whatever. I never imagined this happening. So, you know, it was definitely not.
But let me ask you this. Do you agree with what I'm saying that, you know, Fred and Ziggy have this dream that they're going to be the ones who are going to solve Summer's case? And they're, you know, people have been hanging on that for a long time with Fred, because I can guarantee you, if a lot of these subscribers and stuff didn't think that Fred could help in any way to bring Summer back, right? That's why a lot of people want to help him. Tell me I'm wrong, Nana for life. You know exactly what I mean. For real. Ziggy and Fred, I mean, I've seen it happening the whole time. He even made a comment one time. I can't remember what it was, but it right there when he made this comment, I know how it made me feel, because I knew right then that they were going to take people along for a freaking ride. Yeah, for the money. Yep, flies. Yep. He made a comment, and I can't remember what it was. When he was in jail, he said something to her, and and I'll find it. I know exactly how it made me feel, because I knew right at that point that the Ziggy and Fred were taking people along for a ride, and they're going to ride that out because, you know, let me tell you something. If these people knew anything about Summer Wells or where she could be found, and they're hiding it from freaking law enforcement because they think they want to be the hero, their fucking asses need to go to jail. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about that. And I would feel that way about any two people who did something like that. That's my opinion. That's how a comment made me feel. And nope. You know, but like, you know, I agree with Exploited. I mean, I don't not like Ziggy, because you know what, I ain't nobody to freaking take her bag away from her, you know, making her money, what the fuck ever. I mean, obviously she's good at it, but you know, I don't wish bad upon her, but it's like, not all of us are naive to what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? So Ken did approach Fred and ask if he saw Summer right after she was gone. Well, allegedly, Candace was seen walking down Fred's driveway when Fred wasn't there at about, someone said 4:30. Right? So I guess you got to find out, did Fred, what address? I don't want to get into all that right now. Okay, 3 years later, why don't they share something, especially what the DA said? Yeah, I know, Birdie. It is hard. It is hard. Yes, Exploited. A+, 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 plus. This was the comment. Keep your head up, Ziggy. We'll come out on top in the end. Yes. Yes, there'll be heroes in the freaking end. Yeah, that was it. That was the comment where I was like, you got to go out of my life, lady. I was like, Linda, leave it, Linda. But people, you know, people are very kind-hearted. And when someone knows that they can manipulate people, let me tell you, if you don't think when Ziggy got that credit card from that lady that she didn't know that she must have had a really good manipulation technique going on, that was a lot of freaking money. So anything under that is just easy going for her. I mean, the girl went to a freaking U-Haul place to get a vehicle. It didn't make any fucking sense. It was wild. That was a wild ride, and I think she took that down. I know she's got, after she came back, I think, but I think she took that one down. I'm not sure. I ain't looked for a while.
Something planned. He never was inappropriate towards me anyway. Nothing ever happened. Anyway.
He's in fucking jail, Ziggy. You guys didn't see each other that fucking often. And there at first, when you seen him, his girlfriend of many, many, many years was there, right? There's been a lot said without proof. There's been a lot said without proof. We saw how much the Kraken couple received. Unbelievable. I seen where they did a live. Did they just do a live or something? I thought I just seen where they did a live.
At any, like, we didn't, nothing. I mean, no flirting, nothing.
Because
I'm one of
Laura
those,
was
if you're in a
there.
relationship and if you have somebody, like, I don't even go there. Plus, that wasn't even in my mind, you know? That lifestyle was so different than something I would ever be interested in. And it was so, my life was so different. But it's almost like, that's why I feel so strongly. I mean, it just feels like it was meant to be. And I feel like the only thing left to the story would be to find Summer, you know, figure out what happened to Summer.
Ding, ding, motherfucking ding. Did y'all hear what she just said? I mean, I guess I need to look at it like, you know, that would be the icing on the cake of their relationship. I should look at it like that. Okay. Maybe I was just a little hard there. I just rewind it a little bit. Let's listen.
Plus, that wasn't even in my mind, you know? That lifestyle was so different than something I would ever be interested in. And it was so, my life was so different. But it's almost like, that's why I feel so strongly. I mean, it just feels like it was meant to be. And I feel like the only thing left to the story would be to find Summer, you know, figure out what happened to Summer. And then once that happens, I could leave this channel and go on to my merry way.
Ding, 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 ding. You guys heard it, okay? You heard it. Ziggy. Ziggy, Ziggy. SMH. Seriously. You would have been good if you would have just said, basically, you know, the end result I would love is to find Summer. But no, you have to add in there. Then I can walk away from this channel and move on with my life. So Well, I can see how people become addicted to YouTube. It's easy to become addicted to YouTube. It's real easy to become addicted to YouTube, you know, when you're getting a bunch of money. That's how she makes her money, is off of YouTube. I know she used to sell stuff on the side or something. I don't know what happened to that, but complete with Ryan, allegedly, etc. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because her and Ryan finds Ryan's truth. They got problems with each other. That's true. Good for you guys. Yeah, that's what she said. She said the only thing left is to find Summer and leave this channel. Why doesn't she just change the channel name, right? And go live her life and hope that she hears about Summer one day being found. In my opinion, she's sitting here telling y'all what you need to know. Her and Fred's gonna ride this Summer train till they can't ride it no more. But, I mean, if people give her and Fred money in the hopes that they're going to find Summer, then people are going to give them money. Look at what people did with the parents of the Wells. They carried that family for a while. I mean, I hate to say anything about Seth Rogers' dad because I know he's out there looking, but he raised like $25,000 within a short amount of time. And feeling some sort of way about a parent of a lost child making more than some people do in a year within a month is kind of scary, I guess. It's kind of scary. Because don't ever think that there ain't craziness in the world where somebody may do something to their child just so they can make a quick buck off of people on social media. And it probably happens. I'm sure it happens all the time already. Seriously, I'm sure that things like that happen all the time already. Yeah. Yeah. And I know people are like, well, you know, Ziggy's immature and Ziggy this and Ziggy that. You know, and I remember this. I don't know who said it or where it came from or if it's even true, but someone said that they called the sheriff of the area that Ziggy lived in, and the sheriff basically said that she was a con artist. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do remember hearing that. Yeah, or it could have, I don't know. I heard it though. Do y'all remember her last boyfriend? She claimed about he didn't like tacos, so to speak, I was humiliated. Oh my God.
Onto my tarot. That is a good picture taken. And that was taken by Kathy's son, and it is good enough to put in a picture frame. Well, RJ didn't say exactly who, but he called it.
No, I called it first. Damn it.
Yeah, it was.
I called
can't
it
explain how it
Ziggy.
all happened. It was never even a thought in my mind. I mean, I knew we always connected. Like, I knew we clicked, you know? But really, Fred's a very quiet guy, unless you know him, and then he won't freaking shut up. And it's like, I'm just teasing him because he's listening. He really likes to, you know, pick on me, aggravate and annoy me. So to the
Let's hear what Tia had to say, because I am tired of hearing Ziggy already. Hang on. Let's listen to Tia for a minute, y'all. This is Miss Tia Kitty. All right. I'm going to go get me some coffee. I'm going to play Tia. I will turn on her closed captioning. Closed captioning for Miss Tia is right there, class. I know some people say they have a problem kind of understanding her, but you know, she's going to tell you like it is. Here we go, Tia.
YouTube streets today. Now, was anybody really surprised? I mean, because I think we all know what been going on. I mean, like I knew that I knew, but then, you know, like, you ever be like, you know something, you think you know something, and then, like, you find out, like, that it's for real, and then you're like, that's for real? Oh my goodness. Like, you really shocked, even though you already knew? Because, like, I kept waiting for her to come and be like, it's all a big joke, because, like, everybody had been teasing about that. So I thought that's what she's going to do. She's going to, you know, come back and say it's all a big joke. But, oh, no, that girl, she be serious. I mean, she's serious. Ziggy in love. And, you know, that's what I got to be thinking about. Like, you know, because then I started thinking about, like, you know, Fred, he was living with that Laura lady. Like, you know, Ziggy had her on her channel a couple times. And, like, so, like, I guess they wasn't really married, but, like, they've been together for, like, 20 years, and they got children together and stuff, and, like, I don't know, but, like, so I started be worrying about her, like, you know, like, I feel bad for Laura, and I was wondering, like, if Laura be like, Ziggy, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. That's what I be wondering, if Laura be singing that. But no, Ziggy say no, Laura done move in with somebody. She living with some guy. So I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. But that just, I don't know, like, you know, you like, that's kind of weird. Like, you friends with a couple, you know, and they together when you're friends with them. And then, like, all of a sudden, you with their man, or, like, what? It's weird. Y'all think that's weird? I don't know.
I think
Just
it's
thought
weird.
that was kind of be weird, but it is what it is, I guess. And, you know, if people in love, I guess, you know, you should be happy for them. I mean, you know, everybody deserves to have love and be
Thank
happy,
you,
I guess.
Satyan.
Just kind of weird, like, how the whole story play out. Like this what I be thinking about. Like, okay, so, you know, like, no offense, Ziggy, because, you know, but, honey, like, you a little gullible, and so that, you know, that's make people on these streets sometimes be worried about you.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, like, sometimes, you know, like, you might believe stuff that other people, like,
Miss Tia reads my mind sometimes. How'd she do that? I said the same thing.
no, ma'am, that's not true. And so, like, the stuff, like, you know, like, cause Fred done said a lot. He said a whole lot of stuff like, the meth monkeys, like, come on, Ziggy, like, for real. And then, like, the whole deal with the bones, like, for real. And then, like, you know, like, one time he say one thing and the next time, like, it's different. Like, I don't know. But this is one thing that really, really gets me. Is, okay, so, like, remember that time she went to Tennessee? I think it would be the first time.
Yes, Flies. Common sense. If everyone had sense, it would be common. Okay? Genevieve, we're talking about Ziggy and Fred's love story. It's a story Ziggy said should be told. So we're kind of telling it in our own way.
And so she go to meet Fred. Well, so she go meet Fred the first day, and it was like late at night or something. But then she come back the second day, and she had her little girl with her daughter. She told her she had to sit in the car. Well, and then she was telling Fred, like, you know, like she wouldn't bring her daughter like around people, but like she could tell he was a good guy. And about the time she say, you know, she could tell, you know.
I remember that. I told y'all. I told you she was saying he's a good guy. He ain't never done nothing.
He was a nice guy. He started talking about, remember that time that's when I shot that dude? The girl, like, that would have been my first clue. I would have been, okay, thank you. Goodbye. But no. And I mean, you know, he didn't get no charges. It was self-defense or whatever, but, you know, like, I just don't know if that would be, like, the first thing.
Ooh, Miss Tia, I took a drink of coffee. Girl, you about choked me. You about choked me, kitty. I
would expect to come up in one of the first conversations we'd be having. But I guess, you know, it's good to be honest. And so he was honest about that part, I guess. So, yeah. So then I start thinking, like, okay, like, this is just hypothetical. All right. You know, Miss Tia, I'm just thinking, like, how you tell this what you gonna tell your parents? Like, what you say? And I know Ziggy grown. She grown. She in her 40s, she says.
What
So,
she
you know, she don't need no parents.
Miss Tia says, what's she gonna tell her parents? Oh, she gonna tell her mama. Mama, I met a man. He was in jail for manufacturing meth. Hey, you know, he's gonna come and live with me and your granddaughter. You know, I met him through that little missing girls case, and you know, yeah, I helped him. Me and my subs, my members, we helped him get into rehab, and you know, Mama, I love him, Mama. Oh my God, I wouldn't want to be in on that conversation. Yeah. Yes. Mountain Justice. They take care of their own. If they got a problem, they take care of the problem. They don't wait for law enforcement. Oh, yeah. That's what they need. Love after lockup. Seriously. God, and Ziggy, she's a tarot card reader too. Oh man, look what could happen. It's my idea. I get a cut, Ziggy. I get a cut. Okay? We're going to push for you and Fred to get on Love After Lockup. Okay? And then while you're on Love After Lockup, you're going to do your tarot card readings. Okay? And then we're going to push for you to get a spinoff. Okay? Where you just go to celebrities and do tarot card readings. Okay? We're going to push for all that. In return, we get 75%. That's all of all your earnings. Yeah. Love After Lockup. Some of them people are pretty cray-cray on that show. I don't know.
From nobody. Girl, do you. But I be thinking, like, how you tell your family? Like, you tell your mama and your daddy. Okay, so, like, see, what had happened was I was following this true crime case, and I had made a YouTube channel, and instead of saying my real name, I called it Ziggy. So now my name is Ziggy. Everybody call me Ziggy. And see, what had happened is I was following this case, and so I decided I was going to go to Tennessee, where the little girl was from. And then, so like, I went there, and then that's where we got the dog. You know, the dog Athena we got? Yeah, that's what we got the dog from there. And from her parents. That was like the dog from the little girl's house. And then, like, I had to meet the parents at the
Yeah, she took the fucking dog. They made money off that dog. YouTubers even made money off that dog that she took from 110. I'm serious. You guys remember that? She took Candace's pup, and then she brings it all the way home, and then Benny Keys is like, Candace wants that dog back. Dawn shouldn't have gave her that dog. There was a big to-do about that freaking dog. If you don't think their money wasn't made off of that freaking dog, y'all are crazy. Athena is worth thousands. I'm telling you. Dawn's dream. Athena got Dawn Wells's dream to leave 110 and go and find a life of, wealth. They get tired of doing themselves. They're all about keeping their love lives contained, literally. Oh, she just now got a Althena spade. She just now did that. That would not be. Did she leave her outside? I don't know. I don't know anything about the dog. Okay. Yeah, she got a new little love now that she takes for walks and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know.
church, and then like we went to the Wendy's, and then oh yeah, Mom, Dad, I forgot to tell y'all this part. So see, what had happened was I went in to talk to her neighbor, and so I go talk to her neighbor, and his name be Fred, and so then I just keep on talking to them, and we talk on the phone, him and his woman Laura, and we be talking on the phone, and then Fred got arrested. He got arrested for selling meth. Yeah. But he don't do that no more. He got clean when he was in jail. And so I keep on talking to him while he was in jail, and I was just like, I started falling in love with him. And
did people actually, I guess, I can't remember the answer to this question. I'm just asking. Didn't subscribers and didn't people help monetarily with Fred going to this halfway house? And I'm not talking about maybe little care packages. I'm talking about monetary. I would like to see, I wonder if we can, what would be interesting? Somebody try to get the records of how much money Fred received while he was in jail for commissary and for phone stuff. I would love to see the total on that. Wouldn't you guys? If y'all paying the bill, don't you want a receipt? Get a receipt. Damn, I'm just troublemaker, ain't I? Sometimes I just need to be quiet. I'm sure that's why people are like, just shut the fuck up, remain calm. Oh, we want receipts, Ziggy. But she's in love, y'all. She's in love.
And then the Laura, she left, and she went to go live with somebody else, and so he was all by himself, and so
I mean, do you guys remember? This was horrible. This was fucking horrible. Somehow they suckered Laura into going on. I ain't even gonna name the creator, and because you all know who I'm talking about. We call her Kolaka over here. Okay, so somehow Laura got talked into going on Kolaka, I think's channel, and freaking Cloaca says that on camera that Laura was scratching herself or some shit. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. I was like, I cannot believe that was happening to fucking Laura in that moment. And Ziggy wonders why Laura didn't want to play the fucking YouTube game anymore. Sometimes it's not all about money. Sometimes it's about how somebody's making you fucking look, and you're not going to be somebody that's going to be looked at like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I got a little feisty. Yep, JLR, get on that JLR.
Mom and Dad, I'm in love with a man named Fred Jr. Hill.
Fred
Tennessee.
Jr. Hill.
That's what happened. I'm in love. And that's, I fall in love on the YouTube streets, and that's just the way it is. And, oh, yeah, he going to be coming live here. But first, we might need to get some money. We might have to start a GoFundMe so he can move to Indiana to live with me. Oh, you know what, y'all? You know what she said? She said that she was talking about getting married or something. People be talking about that. She said she was gonna start a GoFundMe for her wedding, like Cher did. That's what she said. She's gonna start a GoFundMe for her wedding.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go there. We're talking about Ziggy today. Okay, here we go. Back to it. Back to Tia.
My word. Ziggy, slow down, honey. Slow it down a little bit. I mean, sometimes I tell you, it just gets a little worrisome. I don't know. But boy, I guess we all did know, huh? We did know. We knew Ziggy was in love with Fred.
We knew it.
Like,
we did.
We ain't kidding nobody. Like, every time he be talking to her, and we go to get off the phone, he say, "I love you," and then she just be like, joke about it, like, "Oh, we just friends." Girl, bye. We know. We already knew.
Yep, we did.
But I'm glad, you come out with it and tell everybody, so you don't have to be worrying about it anymore, because you say you was worried about everything. You had to be careful what you say. So, that's good. And if you're happy, that'd be good. Just be careful and don't be gullible. And I don't know what else to tell you, but I do know this. So it seemed like now Laura, she not be singing no more, Ziggy, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. No, she not singing that no more. But Fred and Ziggy be singing. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Yep, that's what they be singing. Oof. I hope they don't do that too soon, though. Well, they can't do it too soon because he's still in the rehab place, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they got time. They got time. Woo-wee. I tell you what, these streets be something else.
They are a mess. They are a mess. What a freaking... Oh, she's live again. No fucking way. She's got a picture of them in bed together for a thumbnail. They're laying next to each other. I gotta show you guys this. I am not fucking lying. Right here. Right here. Look at that. Y'all see that? Class. Second row. Top. Ziggy, Fred. And they're not fucking standing up. I'm telling you. Seriously. Oh my God. I can't. Jesus, please take the wheel. Class, puke bags all in the front, okay? Everybody come get a puke bag. Come on. Puke, puke, puke. Lord. Jesus wanted me to see that. Jesus was like, remain calm. You are at 2 hours and 30 minutes, but you have to see this before you get off. I'm like, Lord, why me, Lord? Oh, Pink Banjo, that's sick. Oh, yeah, there's a pillar back there. Here, I'll make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Thank you, everyone, for the outpouring of love and support for me and Fred. It's just pillow talk. Hey, Slim. It's just pillow talk. Don't worry about it, y'all. Ziggy, we want to know the date, the exact date and time that that picture was taken. Okay? We want to know the exact date and time, sister. You best be showing them receipts. Look, I'm giving you content, Ziggy. I'm giving you content. Do it yourself. We want to see those receipts. Date, timestamp. We want it. I'm telling you now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get your eclipse glasses out. Oh my goodness. I don't want to show her. I don't want her to strike me. I don't know a lot about Ziggy. I don't think she takes kindly to people who roast her. For real. Wowsy, wow. Wow, Ziggy. Wow.
Few who knew, which I mean, there was only guys, I literally told like nobody, only like, so now they can talk about it.
How many people did you tell? I didn't tell too many people. I just oh no. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. She's happy. She's happy. Yeah, pillow talk picture. Absolutely. Absolutely. They didn't have shirts on. They was touching skin. That's why I said 18 plus. I knew today was an 18 plus kind of day. Ziggy Hill. Fred and Ziggy Hill. Wonder if they're going to go church together. I don't know. Ziggy. I don't even know what to say now. Wow. You know, maybe if she would have come out and maybe worded things a little bit differently, some people wouldn't have Fred is on the thrill on YouTube, Ziggy's Hill. Yeah. Fred Hill is on the thrill on YouTube, Ziggy's Hill. Yeah. Fred says, Ziggy, do you want to be my hill? Ziggy says, Fred, I'll climb your hill. Ziggy. Fast Dominoes rewind. TMI, absolutely, I agree. TMI, Ziggy.
It just, and when they say it happens when you least expect it, that's true, because I would have never, ever, ever in a million years expected this. And I worry about Laura, you know. I do. I worry about her.
We can tell. We can tell, Ziggy.
I want her to, you know, be okay too.
But you're willingly coming and putting.
I mean, of course, she's not happy.
No, I don't think she is. I have to hear this before I comment. Okay.
And I worry about Laura, you know. I do. I worry about her. I want her to, you know, be okay too. I mean, of course, she's not happy. From what I hear, it's upsetting her to her. But at the same time, like, and I'm not going to defend myself a million times over and over, but at the same time, she really was like, it's almost like she wanted us to be together. I can't even freaking explain it until it actually happened.
That's what friends are for. Through good times and bad times. Knowing you can always count on me for sure. 'Cause that's what friends are for. No, I don't think Fred's an RSO. I don't think it's Fred. I don't think he's ever been accused of that. So, no, I think you're getting Frank Light and Fred Hill mixed up. People do that a lot. I hope not exploited. I just hope if it ever does come, I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how to explain it. They've, you know, their relationship has revolved around drugs for 20 years. And neither of them were going to be able to grow beyond that if they were staying together. It just wasn't going to. And Fred knew that he was so, I mean, if she would have got clean and stuff and everything, they'd probably still be together.
You blaming it on her. Fred was in fucking jail. I'm saying this right fucking now. Does she really think that Fred, if he wouldn't have got caught fucking manufacturing the shit, if he wouldn't have got caught selling to undercover fucking law enforcement, okay, if he wouldn't have got caught doing any of that fucking shit, that old boy was gonna find Jesus and have a come to Jesus moment. Are you fucking serious? Of course. He's in jail. He ain't getting the dope. Come on. That's the kind of woman who would get her ass kicked if she was messing with my husband. Not excusing Fred, but women who do that. Yeah, I find that also, Lisa. I think that's the point that a lot of us are trying to make. I know, Ziggy, you know, the thing about it, this is just me, though. I'm not a big freaking YouTuber, okay? I'm just a little channel, and I don't, you know, I'm just not your normal, think that I got to be fancy and shit, you know? But I don't know. It's 4:20 time for fucking real. For real. I hope, this is what I hope. Remain Calm hopes that Laura doesn't come over to Ziggy's and come up on Ziggy's panel. And I kind of hope that she really doesn't, you know, come out on YouTube and, you know, play the YouTube game. That to me, that right there would be detrimental to everything that she's trying to achieve so far. Yeah. No, you can't buy love.
I mean, I don't know, but probably, I don't know. I mean, I know they weren't happy. They haven't really even had a relationship for the past couple years, really.
Since you came into the picture, Ziggy. And then Fred looked at Laura and said, I'm going to freaking jail. I got to get sober. You do whatever. You do whatever you need to do. Or maybe Laura was the one saying, I got to get away from this shit. I don't think Laura, if you remember right, Laura was not only getting treated by you, Ziggy, the way that that was going down, but also Fred's sisters. If I remember correctly, somebody remind me if I'm wrong, Fred's sisters were not kind to Laura also. How many kids does Fred have? Right? How fucked up?
Thank you, Randaroo. Thank you guys so much. Saved his life. Yeah, now Day Day can talk her shit. People can talk their shit because now they have something to talk about. A legit story for once.
Why didn't you just let people talk the shit they were going to talk about? And because you wasn't concerned with it, because you found true love with Fred. So instead of just letting people talk shit, you know, you wanted to come on and, in my opinion, show people that what you fucking were doing was shitty, Ziggy. Maybe this one you should have just kind of went, put the brakes on for a few minutes. Four kids. I could say a lot more, but I'm not.
You probably knew before. Exactly. Well, people were contacting me about, gosh, starting even, I don't know how long ago. I don't want to, definitely well over a year ago. People have been constantly contacting me and saying, you know, I think Fred is in love with you, blah, 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 or I think he has feelings for you. And I'd be like, well, you know, probably because, you know, I've helped him a lot and stuff, but I didn't ever let my mind go there.
Put a 1 in chat if you believe that. Put a 1 in chat. Put a 1 in chat if you believe that. That it never went there. I have a feeling, hey, Miss Justice, and I'm just going to put this out here because I am a bitch sometimes. I have a feeling that you, Ziggy, this is my opinion, were acting like you were Laura's friend for a short amount of time. There was a little bit of money situation going on there, and that she was speaking to you as a friend, and you were going and telling Fred what she had said to you in confidence because she thought you were her friend too. I don't know. You guys know where my mind goes. I mean, big red, yep. Big negative Red Rider. Absolutely.
That's what we're hoping for Laura, is that she'll be able to find somebody that, I don't know.
I thought she already found somebody, Ziggy. I thought she was living with some guy. So why are you hoping that she finds happiness? She finds the right guy. I don't know.
Beach Creeker spell.
Beach Creeker spell. Okay, yes. Someone in chat said.
Well, I didn't want to,
No.
You know, I didn't lie. I just wouldn't talk about it. You know, I've learned since I've been on YouTube how to deal with these sorts of things better.
Oh, classes.
Victoria, that's funny.
I'm trying to find something real quick.
I know people are going to be talking about it, but hey.
Where is it? I know,
yeah,
I know people are going to be talking about it, but hey.
He's
He's totally in love with
He
her.
is so amazing. I wish everybody could know him like how I wish everybody could know the person he is, but he's kind of just a quiet person that is to himself and takes a long time to get to know him. From the Ground Up by Dan Pleshay. I know, Selena. Well, Jam, at least it gives him something. Thank you, Stormy. And hey, Matthew. I'm going to ignore it all. Hey, Joanne.
Oh, wait a
BK
minute.
is mad because he couldn't get clean and he has nothing. Yeah, he doesn't have anybody like. Well, no, he did have a good woman, and he ruined it. He had a ride or die. His ex-wife. Probably the.
Uh-huh. I got a dance for you, Ziggy.
Snag. I'm a snag. I'm a snag. I'm a snag. I'm a slithery little snaky snag. I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snag.
What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? For real, for real. All right, just a couple more minutes and then I'm done. I swear I'm done here in just a minute.
It's definitely the best one. He'll never get somebody like her again, because the older you get and you're continuing the same type of behaviors, it's less and less likely that you're going to change. And women of a higher caliber aren't going to want somebody who's 44, and dealing with all that. Now, I know that what Fred's I know Fred's dealing with illegal stuff too. Trust me and believe. I wanted to, that's another thing. Another reason why I'm so far out of that lifestyle, in the drug scene, that it was something I just definitely did not want to be around. But I know that Fred is over it. Like, he's just willing to leave it all.
Maybe because you, Ziggy, he's looking at you like you have a lifestyle that he didn't have. And I don't know. 20 plus years of a relationship. Absolutely, Nana for life. Absolutely. I feel you. Yeah, Cash App in lieu of White Sox and Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Absolutely. For real. Yeah, we talked about OJ dying. But look, this is bigger news. Ziggy and Fred are bigger news than OJ Simpson dying. What the fuck is up with that? I'm serious. All right, Ziggy. You finished?
Oh, you just sent him another photo, T-Lynn? Thank you, Wanda.
We got to speed her up some more. I've listened. The bullshit.
Yeah, I see you, Mrs. Cole. Thank you so much. Thank you, Casey or Lips. I don't think at this point removing myself from Summer Wells' case is unnecessary. That's ridiculous. Plus, like I said, I don't really want to even. I'm really over the community as it is, anyways. Like, once we figure out what happened to Summer, once we know, like I said, I'm gonna be completely moved over to my other channel.
Once we know what happened to Summer, I'm going to be completely moved over to my other channel. Wow.
Thank you guys for those.
You're welcome, Ziggy.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been on a lot lately, because I didn't know how to. I was so, you guys, with what happened the last time I was in Tennessee, not this time, but the time before that, and the fact what happened with people using my channel as a way to see where Fred is and what he's doing, and a way to try to screw him over, like his sister did. I mean, I was afraid to talk or say anything.
Oh. Ziggy, everybody knew what you were doing there, okay? Everybody knew that Fred wasn't on camera sometimes, but who you were freaking talking to, okay? Damn, I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Scroll down. Restream is weird. Thank you, Geneva. They have suspects in mind for, oh, really? For which one? Are you talking about Sebastian? Mud bugs, is that what they are? Yeah, I don't need to see like stuff people are saying. I don't care. Like, don't say, yeah.
Wait. There's a comment in Ziggy's chat that says, Benny, stop streaming Ziggy. Go get your own content. And Benny's not on today, right? Where'd Benny's channel go? For real. I don't know. I still kind of feel like sharing the whole situation.
Hilarious. It's hilarious.
I wonder why it was taken. That's weird that he would be live streaming Ziggy yesterday, and now all of a sudden his channel's taken. Wow. Wowsy, wowsy. I ain't saying that's what happened. I'm not. Why be close to you? Well, he wasn't live streaming or on his music channel, probably. It was probably the other one. Oh, yes, the wedding and this is what I'm going to say to people. Making a commitment to taking care of a family is that's not your family, because somebody feels the love for somebody else. When will that end? When will any of this end? But hell, her people are putting her on a fucking little private plane. A little commuter flight. For real. All right.
Please, actually, if you are my friend, don't send me videos of people talking about us in their opinions. It does not matter. You know what I mean? Just, if it doesn't.
Then why'd you come on here and do this, Ziggy, if it didn't freaking matter?
Not affect me or Fred's well-being or my daughter's, then please just don't send it to me, because all their opinions are going to do is either put me in a bad mood for just a few minutes. I don't want it to affect me, like, but still, I don't want to lose a few minutes of my day. I don't care what people are saying about, you know, I really don't. And that's the best way to deal with it when you're on YouTube. You have to for your own mental health. Otherwise, you know, I would have to stay off here even more.
Wow. Now, don't anybody talk about Ziggy, because if people talk about her and she has to stay off YouTube, it's going to be all y'all's fault. It's going to be all y'all's fault if Ziggy stays off YouTube and she can't pay her bills. It's going to be your fault, not hers, yours, you people. Oh, Lord. Lord.
Well, thank you, Connie, and thank you so much for all your support. They're your real friends.
Okay.
I never thought we would. But
I
the
don't
drama,
believe that.
you know, as long as it wasn't about them, because people, I guess I do drama pretty well when I do it, but
Who said that?
I'm just over that stuff.
Who said Ziggy does drama pretty well? Yeah, Pandrew will keep us entertained, Ziggy. You can pass the torch to Pandrew. Ziggy's writing her love story. Call Lifetime Movie Network. They'll say, ma'am, you can go on Love After Lockup. Okay, Pink Banjo, I'm getting ready to get off here. I really am.
Replaced by baggy carrots. Possibly bring down their opinion to refine your. Yep. That's what it is. It's not, people's opinions are just that. And I'm not going to let it, I've let people's opinions affect what I do and what I say for way too long. And I've learned over the past, especially past couple years since I've been on YouTube, when you just follow your heart and what's the truth and go with your intuition, it's always best. Do not let people curve.
Not when it's on social media, Ziggy. Must be in the cards again. The drama thing. Hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Oh, yes. There you go. Genevieve singing you a song, Ziggy. There's your song, Ziggy, from Genevieve.
What you think is the best thing to do. Like, unless you're teeter-tottering and really want the advice, don't let unsolicited advice dictate you. Oh, thank you.
Well, I do always say, if you want to pay my bills, I'm going to let you pay my bills. If you're going to give me your opinion on things because you're paying my bills, I'll let you give me your opinion. I may not take it, but I'm going to let you pay my bills anyway. How about that?
Thank you, Chloe. She sent a cash app, but I really do need to come up for a moment. Okay, well, let's see, how does
daughter is being essayed by her brother. So
what?
I'm capitalizing.
Wait. Nicolina comes up there. Damn. Uh-oh. What's going on?
going?
Good. Who cares what other people think about you and Fred?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
like
what
my
it is. Like,
that's my new glamour picture of sweet Melissa.
sweet little Melissa.
Oh, she's a disgusting human that is going around saying that my daughter is being essayed by her brother. So I'm capitalizing on her ugliness.
Oh, snap. Some people say I do good with the drama. Here comes Nicolina talking about somebody else. Nick. I think that's funny. Sorry, I think it's funny.
So listen, you owe nobody on YouTube an explanation for a fucking thing, Ziggy. Not your content, where you live, where you visit. I think that when people on the internet think.
Okay, I'm done with that. All right, I'm getting ready to get off here too, Nana, for live. Thank you for coming in, darling. Thank you for coming in. All right, you guys, I don't even know what to fucking say. All I know is I don't even know what to say. I guess I've said enough. And I'm sorry, I'm still Team Laura on this. I really am. What a messed up life. Life coach for Zigster. Ziggy don't need a life coach. She'll take that credential next, I'm sure. What craziness. Well, y'all never know what's going to happen with me when it's freaking raining, okay? When it's raining, I just have to commentate on something because I don't have anything else to do. I mean, good luck to you, Ziggy. Good luck to you and Fred. Maybe you should make sure Fred has a job before he comes to Indiana. Get him to write some resumes. My ass is off here. Yeah, it's raining here real bad. I hate it because it makes me feel like crap. So, Genevieve, let me ask you, because you're the one that's smart. Not that nobody else is smart. If he's drawing SSDI in Tennessee, can he get that transferred to Indiana? Or would he just keep getting his check from Tennessee? Does anybody know that? She might go be a beekeeper. Dang, I want to do that. What do you mean, yes? Yes didn't answer my question. He gets to keep his Tennessee SSDI, and he just gets a check, right? I don't think. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. You're right. It's federal, not state. Social disability insurance. What the fuck is that noise out there? I don't know. Somebody out in the rain. His medical assistance may be compromised if he's receiving any. Yeah, he would have to get Indiana Medicaid. And just getting out of that situation, he would probably get food stamps too. I don't know. Well, people are going to help. People are going to help because there's kind, very kind people. There's people out there that still do believe in love, true love. But it's just things that have been said before that I'm like, nope. Well, I'm glad you could laugh, Karen, because some of it I didn't find real funny. That's the bad thing about doing a roast and you're commentating on something like that, because I mean, a lot of it you have to laugh at, and then some of it you're like, WTF, are you serious? But I feel horrible for Laura. I really do. I mean, Ziggy took it that, Laura was like, hey, if anything happens to me, will you take care of Fred? As in, I think that she wanted me to be with Fred really anyway. No. You were allegedly just his friend, right? Oh, well, yep. Sometimes you got to take good with the bad. Like I said, they'll get there when they get there. They will get there when they get there. All right, I'm at 3 hours. I'm getting my butt off here because I didn't intend to do this today. You know, it freaking rained. I was like, it's raining hard. And I personally, I would melt if I had to be out in the rain very long because you guys know how sweet I am. You know, sugar melts, baby. Okay, I don't know Indiana martial law or marital law. Martial law. If they are married, it might depend on who is deemed head of household and adjustment income for his eligibility for benefits. They ain't married. For real. We will, WebSense. We will do this again. Actually, I've been telling myself that I want to talk about Summer's case and talk about a little more things that have come together for me. I'm just not ready yet, I'll say, because I still need some time just to, you know, get a grip with myself over that shit. My response is funny when I don't mean for it to be. Girl, I'm just trying to speak some common sense kind of language. But listening to Ziggy talk, I don't even know if it was like as she's telling the story, it's like you can see her brain just going, okay, wait a minute, let me make this make sense in my head because, you know, maybe I'm not saying it right, but da-da-da, and I'm like, girl, you should have just been quiet. A new trailer halfway between. Is that what she said? That there are places in Indiana where they do build RVs and trailers and motorhomes and all that stuff. I thought that most of them were in a, let's put it like this, in an area where a lot of the population is Amish people. Okay. Amish, you know, horse and buggy Amish. So I don't know. Maybe they'll become Amish. I don't know. Good luck, Fred. Hopefully at his release, Ziggy reunites. No, I think that Fred's going to come to Indiana and then Fred's going to start talking about all this stuff that happened around Beach Creek and telling his stories, you know, and all that other stuff. And people are going to be interested. And, you know, the Amish are very interesting people. They really are. And I love their baked goods. Yeah, I've got to cut my tulips too, Vanita. I've got some tulips out there too. I need to go out and cut. They're real pretty. They are pretty. Your husband was from Indiana, Sassy Ann? Well, ain't nothing wrong with being a Hoosier. Genevieve, you're Amish. Oh, Lord. Genevieve is Amish. She's an Amish conspiracy theorist. You've set yourself up for that, Genevieve. Genevieve's an Amish conspiracy theorist. Oh, we love you, Genevieve. I was made a wedding cake for an Amish girl. Oh, you made a wedding cake for her. Oh, that's so cool. Fred's going to need to put his cash up first to get to Indiana. Hey, and don't even think, you guys, don't even think that you're going to give Ziggy the money to rent a car and she's going to go and she's going to be like, you know, I'm going to rent a car and I'm going to go get Fred and bring him back to Indiana. Oh, hell no, she's going to be, no. My honey needs to fly here. I can't go 4 hours without him. He needs to fly here. Watch, and find out. Well, let me tell you, he doesn't even have to buy a ticket to Indy. He doesn't go all the way into Indianapolis. Well, he might. Oh, I don't know. You can keep that one going. It's more believable than the other nonsense that's been going on about me. Yes, Genevieve, you have quite a name for yourself on these YouTube streets, girl. Oh, her driver's license. She don't have a driver's license. She don't have a license. And did she get the car repoed? Did she get the car repoed that she took that money and got that car? It ain't because of your looks. Well, they talk shit about me. It ain't because of my looks either. People ain't got to tell me I'm ugly. Start saving. If there's a wedding, we're going to America. Yeah, come to America. We can be YouTubers. We'll all go together and we'll film it. We'll get us some little spy pins and we'll wear a F and Z hat and we'll put a little camera in it. We'll spy. We'll be spies. What don't you want to know? We'll be spies together. We'll all be spies. And then we'll come back and I'll put it on YouTube and I'll be, look at this. Look who was there. Let me tell you about this person that was there. Oh, wait, no, let me tell you about the other person that was there. I'm going to tell you about their grandparents. All of it. Funny. Oh, Lord have mercy. I did check on how many subs. I never look on how many subs I got. I got to look. I don't know. I was going to tell you how many subs I had. It's like, I'm like 50 away from 2,000 maybe. I don't know. Let me look. Not that I'm bragging because I'm surprised I even have that freaking many. Oh, I am right at 1.45. I need to get to 1.50. For real. All right. I'm going to get my ass off here. You guys know I adore you. Thank you, mods, for hanging out. I hope you guys did have a little bit of fun. As I always say, please, please, please. I sunk your battleship. Okay. Please don't go show Ziggy any hate. If you go over there, then, just say congratulations. Hope the best for you. Mean it a little bit. Mean it a little bit. We all wish her the best. She should understand why some of us older women, are like, put the brakes on their girlfriend. But, whatever. Whatever. That's my favorite word. Whatever. Somebody used to tell me they hated when I would say whatever, because they'd be talking about something and I'd be like, whatever, if you feel that way, you feel that way, whatever. What do you want me to say? And they were like, I don't know if I like when you say whatever. And I'm like, if I'm saying whatever, then I am saying that, you really don't want my opinion on the situation. So, all right, my ass is getting off here. I will catch you guys next time. Have a good day, even though it's raining. I'm going to go in here and I think make me some chicken strips and get me something to eat. So Genevieve, I know you ain't going to be good, but you just go wherever. You go wherever. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you, mods. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm not taking this down right away, so because I'm eating first. So Ziggy, don't freaking copyright strike me, okay? Don't do it, girl. Okay, we're just having a little bit of fun at your expense. Okay, really. All right, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.